Hey everyone, Steve here from Total Off-Road Podcast, and today I'm going to show you how to groove this 38-inch TSL with a hot knife. So this is a heated tire groover. It's got a number 4 blade on it right now. This is from Ideal. It's a Ideal, they call it an Ideal heated knife, and it has a number 4 blade on it. These things are razor sharp, and this thing is scalding hot. If I shut the lights off right now, you would see that this thing is just glowing red. So let's get on to showing you how to groove this tire. I brought you guys in close so you can see how I'm doing this. You take this heated knife and you get it warmed up. You warm it up for about 15 minutes. And then I'm going to set it right in the middle here, and I'm going to go right to this groove, or the wear bar right here in the center. So we're going to push it like this, and it's going to melt right on through there. And what we're going to be left with is a little bitty tire slug. Like this guy. So I'm going to do this around the entire tire, around the whole tire here. Make my way around. Usually takes about 30 minutes to get through this. It's a lot of smoke. So that's what I'll do to the center lugs. You'll see how I cut those. And then these outside lugs, I'll start right here, and I'll just make my way in a little deeper as I go towards the center. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want it to be deep in the center, but towards the outside I want it to be shallow so these don't chip off very easily. When you're in the rocks, you get, a little bit of side lug traction right here, and it tends just to rip a lug off. So I don't want to weaken those any more than what they already are. So that's how I'm gonna do it. On these real skinny lugs, I don't even go very deep, up right up until the end. So I just kind of cut through there, and at the very end, I'm at full depth. So there's that. So now that you've seen the process and how you cut through this, I'm going to back you guys up. We're going to go into a bit of a warp speed, and I'm going to groove this whole thing, and then we'll come back to it once we have it all grooved. I'll grab the camera and show you guys just what it looks like. Alright, so here it is. If I can get to focus. There it is, all grooved up. Let's see if we can get it nice and close. Get us a close angle on this. There we go. I grooved the whole tire with a number 4. Now you could get fancy, and you can do your center lugs with a 4. Maybe you can do your center lugs. This is a 6. You can see it's a little bit bigger. Hopefully it's focusing. That's a 6. And then this is a 2. And so you can see how thin that is. But you can get fancy, and you can cut several different widths out of your tire. Say you want to sipe it, do something smaller, things like that, you can always switch to a different head. And you can order these separately, and they go all the way up to a 12. So that's something to consider when you're ordering. Get an extra head, make sure you get several extra sets, but blades. I went through 3 blades of tire on these, so make sure you buy at least 1 pack, if not 2 pack of blades. You can also turn these upside down and use the thin part. Here, I'll show you. I'll grab a blade here. Maybe. You can use the thin part of this, just the two thin pieces there. You can flip this upside down on this head and just have it cutting those two straight lines through the tire. And you can sipe with that. So those are your tips. One more thing to note about this tool is this gets extremely hot. They recommend taking 15 minutes to warm it up. While you're warming it up or while you're not grooving the tire, make sure to always have it in the upright position like this. Having it upside down in this position, you run the risk of the heat from the element coming up and actually melting the composite handle. So always store it in this position while it's on and hot. Those are your tips. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the trail.